Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're going to do some phrasal verbs today. I hope you're ready for that. Can you hear me okay? Is the sound okay? Maybe I should switch the sound. Can you hear me okay? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. I think maybe that's a bit better. Is that better quality? You guys let me know. Hey, Druzy Serini. Hey, Marlies. Nice to see you. All right, guys. So let's start right away. Okay. We're just going to do some phrasal verb questions together. We'll do some practice questions, and then we'll do a little competition, okay, with the phrasal verbs. So let's get going. Let's start with this one, okay. Marlies, Juicy, anyone that joins, you guys can answer, okay. So here's the question. You need to back your claim. You have to provide proof. Any ideas for that one? Any ideas there? Hello, Badreddin. Nice to see you. Or Badreddina, I don't know what your nationality is. Hello. Okay, so we have the answers here. Very good job, guys. You need to back up your claim. So you need to provide proof, right, for what you're saying. You can't just say something, you need to back it up with some evidence, with some reasoning, okay? Hello is SWAT. Okay. Okay. Good job, guys. Let's move on to the second one. Okay. Here we go. The company was bailed by the government. You guys tell me what's the answer for that one. You guys are quick today. You guys are quick. Just waiting for the answers to come in. Okay. All right. So, hello, Gabriela. So the company was bailed. We have here above, out. I don't get it. Out. Hello, Maria. Hello. Nice to see you guys. So the company was bailed out by the government. Okay. What does that mean? Can anyone explain to me in the live chat? What does that mean to be bailed out by the government? You guys let me know in the live chat. Nice to see you, Gabriela. Ciao. And yes, good job. How should I? Can you give me some English phonetics for this name? How should I say your name? Because I want to say your name if you get it right first. Because then we're gonna do a little competition. And yeah. By the way, guys, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me make more videos like this for you guys. Thank you. Okay, so bailed out, right? The company was bailed out by the government. That means maybe the company, was bankrupt, so they had no money left, right? And the government went in and they gave them money, either you know a subsidy or a loan or just even a grant to help them get out of that financial um, sort of crisis for them. So that's what it means, bailed out. Okay. Good. We also say bailed, just bailed. He bailed on us. That's a different meaning. So he bailed. That means he didn't show up. Um, he was supposed to do something. Okay. So our friend was supposed to meet us at the store today, but he bailed. Okay, that means he didn't show up. But know that bailed out actually means you're helping, okay, in a situation that's not, good. All right, guys, so very good. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. You need to account all the variables. You can't leave anything out. So you guys give your answers there. Okay. See your answers come in. Okay. Yes, it's clear for me. Thanks. Okay, good. No, Maglise, no, not bail on, just bailed. No, nothing after it. Okay. He bailed. He bailed. Oh, yeah, he bailed on us. Yeah, you could say that. He bailed, or just he bailed, even. Okay. Yeah, both are possible. He bailed means he didn't, show up, or he didn't do what he was supposed to do. All right, so hello, Nguyen. Nice to see you. Okay, so we have some answers here. The correct answer is you need to account for, okay, for all the variables. To account for something is you need, like Yuan Ji Tu Wang says, you need to take responsibility for it, in the sense that you need to make sure that all the variables are accounted for. That means you don't leave anything out. Okay, you don't leave anything out, and you need to give reasoning. So another example. Okay, here is, for example, George's wife was angry at him because he could not account for the lipstick on his collar. Okay. So he couldn't account for it. He couldn't give a reason for it. So he was found with lipstick on his collar. So maybe another girl kissed him, and his wife was angry and he had no explanation for it. So when you account for everything, you have to explain all the different variables. Okay? Good. All right. Let's do the next one. So here we go. He beat my brother. I wasn't happy. Okay. All right. So he beat up. Very good job. You guys are perfect at this one. So he beat up my brother. That means, beat up, fight, stuff like that. Okay. I wasn't happy. Very good. Beat up. Um, very good job. Hello, Savara Yakubova. Nice to see you. All right, guys. Next one. Here we go. This will be the last practice one. Then we'll do, I'll start counting the points. Okay. Here we go. Let's see this one. What do you think about this? He blew. All right. Very good. Very good job, Gina. Maria Marlies, Juicy, Gabriela. Very good job. Nguyen Tu Wang. Yes, beat up means like hit someone, but to the point where not just like a small hit, it means like you cause them a lot of pain, you beat them up. Okay. Good job, guys. So he blew off work today. That means he didn't go to work. Okay. He's like, I'm gonna stay home. Okay. Not because he was sick or anything, but he just blew it off, didn't want it. Okay. All right, guys, let's start the competition. Okay. So if you were here last time, you know the rules. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll give you that same sort of questions. Okay. And you have to answer in the live chat. And the first person to get the answer right will receive 1 point. All right. But if you're the first person to answer and you get it wrong, then you get -1 point. So that's to prevent you from just answering quickly and guessing or whatever. You have to be sure of your answer, but also you have to be quick at the same time if you want the point. Okay? So let's get going. Before this competition, please guys remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much. Okay, let's do it. Let's do the competition. Okay. Here we go. First question. Oh, that's not good. Let's do this. Okay. Hello, Chemikala Raha Sakara. All right. All the answers coming in. Good. You guys are all perfect. But on my screen, the first person with the correct answer is, drumroll, Gina. Okay, very good job, Gina. So I'm going to put Gina 1 point. The mugger backed down when he saw that I had a gun. So when someone backs down, okay, that can be used in a situation like someone's screaming at you. Okay, you're an idiot, you're this, you're that. Okay, and I say, yeah, but what about you did this, and you're not, and I say something mean back to him, and then okay, he backs down because he realizes that he was wrong. Okay, in saying that. When someone backs down, they're either trying to do something wrong or saying something, and then they take it back in a sense. Okay, they don't, or they, in this case, right, the mugger backed down. So the mugger, a mugger is someone, for example, you're walking on the street, okay, and someone tries to come and take, let's say, a purse. Okay, let's say I'm a woman and tries to take my purse. Okay, so he's jostling for my purse. Okay, he's jostling for my purse, and then out of my back pocket, because I'm a let's say I'm a badass old lady, and I take out my gun, and then the mugger goes away. Okay, so he backed down. Okay. Yes, so Wong says back down means confess and admit they're wrong. Not necessarily, it can be physically back down, like the mugger ran away because he saw that I had a gun. Or it means, yes, in that sense, not maybe admit they're wrong, but sort of, be more reticent, be more hesitant, and sort of take it down a notch. Okay. To back down, back off in a sense. Okay. Very good. Let's go on to the next one. So Gina in the lead with 1 point. Next one. This one is quite simple. So let's see how you guys can do. Okay. There it is. He asked Julia to dinner and a movie. All right. So guys, you got to be quick on your keyboard, otherwise Gina's going to be there. So Gina, another point. Very good job. He asked Julia out to dinner and a movie. Right? When you ask someone out, it means, right? You ask a guy or a girl out to go on a date. Okay. Very good. You guys know that one. Very good job. Okay. Next one here. Let's do it. Here we go. Savada says I was first. So guys, on your live chat, it may you may show up first, but on my master one, I see who comes first. Okay, because yours doesn't read as quickly. So I have to go based on the first one that comes to my computer. So I saw that Gino was first on my computer. You were second, Savada. Okay, so you got to be a bit quicker. Okay. Have you asked? I'm sure you'll find it. Next question. All right. So we have some different answers here. So we have you asked in? Have you asked around? The correct answer, once again, Gina in first place. Have you asked around? Okay, guys, come on. You guys need to beat Gina on one of these questions. You guys can do it. So remember, guys, a trick also, I'll give you the point still. You don't have to write the whole word. You can just write A enter, B, enter, C, enter. Okay. All right. So have you asked around? That mean have you asked around means, or if I say to you, ask around, just ask the people in your surroundings, okay, or in your group or whatever, and that means ask around, ask people in your surroundings. Chamikala Rahasakar and my computer also showing Gina first. Gina was first. So sometimes you'll see different level orders on your computer, but I have to go with what's on my computer, obviously. All right, let's do the next question. This one's an interesting one. Here we go. She in very well with her new classmates. All right. Still some answers coming in. So very good. We have a new winner here. So Marlise was first. She just put B, click. Very good. So she blended in very well with her new classmates. Okay. So to blend in, what does that mean, guys? That means like a blender. Gina says congratulations. Like a blender mixes all the fruits together, So when you blend in very well, it means that you get along very well, and even though you're new, you have that good relationship, blended in well. Okay, that's that. All right. I think I answered your question, Badranina. Okay. Nice. Here we go. So now I have to put Marlise 1 point. Gina 3, Marlise 1. All right. So next question will be this one. I don't like when people All right. So we have some different answers here. We have boss, annoy, beat. So I don't like when people boss me around. Okay, to boss around someone is a boss and say do this, do that. You can't do this. You have to do that. You being a boss. So I don't like when my sister bosses me around. She's really bossy. Okay, I don't like when she bosses me around. So that's that. Not annoy me around. I don't like when people annoy me. That's good, but not annoy me around. Okay. Maria, beat. I don't like when people beat me up. Okay. No, you cannot put annoy here, Chamikala. Okay. All right. I don't know what that means, Savada, but okay. Good. All right. So Gina, 4 points. Marlise 1. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. So next question. This one I posted on the group, the Facebook group. So if you're following that, you should know this one. Okay, here we go. Savara, did you just tell Gina to leave or something because she's too good, or what? Okay, so here's the next one. Okay. Gina, again. All right, they're lying. Their story doesn't add up. Very good. So that's 5 points for Gina. All right, but good job, guys. Good job, Marlies, Chamikala, Maria, Noon, Juzi, Badruddin, and Max. All right, very good job. Okay. Their story doesn't add up. It means that it doesn't make sense. Okay, so when something doesn't add up, it means, okay, you take 2 and 2, but somehow you have 5, so that doesn't add up. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so when you have different facts that don't make sense together, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. Okay, very good job. Yeah, it's a good idea to maybe write these down or write down my examples, copy them, put them whatever, wherever you want. All right. So next question. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I just need to format the thing in the comment thing in the live chat. I'm going to try the course. I can always drop it if I don't like it. Okay. Guys, Gina's taking the show here. Druzy says, I'm slow to type, maybe because I'm 57 years old. Am I the oldest here? Who's the oldest, guys? Let's find out. Okay, so I'm going to try out the course. To try something out means to give it a shot. Okay, give it a shot. When you give something a shot, it means you try it, you know, and see how it goes, and then you can make a decision. Okay, that's what that means. All right, cool. That's that. So right now we have Gina with 6 points, Marlies with 1 point. Okay, but we're gonna have second and third place too, guys. So let's fight for that. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Sorry, guys, formatting the thing. Okay, there it is. Sarah went back to school on her mathematics skills. Chimikala makes a good point. So it could work without out in the sentence. I'm going to try the course. If I don't like it, I can always drop it, right? But try out specifically means really give it a shot. Okay, that's what that means. Try out something. Okay, but yes, you're right. It could work as well. Wow. Gina can fast. Gina can type brush faster than we can write letters. It's crazy. She's a fast typer. Okay. So the answer is brush up on her mathematics skills. So she went back to school. She returned to school, okay, to brush up on her mathematics skills, to refine her mathematics skills. Maybe she took some time off not doing math or whatever, and she needs it now for her work or whatever. So to brush up on it, get it, maybe back to where it used to be or even a bit better. Okay, that's what to brush up on her skills. That's why she went back to school. Okay, went back to, that means that she returned to. Okay, very nice. I can't remember. Did I give you the point for that, Gina? I think that's 7 points. Is that correct? You correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Next question. Okay. No, doesn't mean return. Went back to means return. Okay, Wong? Went back to means return. Okay, brush up on means, refine, revise, whatever. Okay. Yes. Next one. Go to the changing room and try this top. Let's try that one. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so nice. All right, so Savada was first. Very good job. Okay. So that's 1 point for you. Very, very good job. So go to the changing room and oh, wait. Yeah, so go to the changing room and try on this top. Okay. I guess you could say try out this top, but I think the answer we're looking for here is try on this top. Okay. Yeah, you could try it out, see if you like it. But usually when we're saying, clothing that you're going to a changing room, try on the top. Okay, that's what we say, try on. So the point will go to Marlies, okay? But I won't take off a point for Savada because out is not impossible here in the sentence. You know what? I'm going to give you the point too. Savada and Marlies, okay? I'll give you both the point. But yeah, in this case, when you're trying on something, it could be, probably try on for clothes. All right. Let's do the next question. Okay. So now Marlies with 2 points, Savada with 1, Gina with 7. Okay. So we'll do, let's say we'll do 5 more. Okay. We'll do 5 more questions, then we'll do another thing. Okay, we'll do something else. Here we go. This one's good. This one's a good one. Jimmy Keller, hello, sir. I request you in the middle of the teaching, could you talk about you? Okay, yeah, sure. What do you want to know? Ask me. You guys could ask me some questions. We'll get to that after. Okay. What am I doing right now? I'm just like everyone else in the quarantine, and it's a tough time being indoors, but you have to make the most of it. You have to make the most of it, and we're lucky. I don't know your situation, but I think I'm quite fortunate. My family's healthy, everything, so that's okay. So the answer, that seems expensive. You should shop around before you pull the trigger. Okay. That's a good expression too. Before you pull the trigger. Okay. That means the trigger is when you on the gun, right? So before you pull the trigger means before you make that decision. Okay. And you should shop around, go to different stores. It could even be used nowadays as in shop around, meaning shop around on different online platforms, okay, online websites, whatever, okay. So again, Gina, point. Okay, very good job. All right, so very good. Here we go, guys. So let's do 4 more. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Excuse me for butting, but I couldn't help overhearing. What's the answer there? All right. Okay. So, excuse me, we have Badreddin for butting off. Not butting off, no. The answer is, hello, Jordan. The answer is, excuse me for butting in. Okay, excuse me for interrupting. Okay. Okay. But I couldn't help overhearing. So she heard something and then she butted in and said, for example, let's say we're talking on an elevator and people are saying, do you know where Suzanne's restaurant is? And they say, no, I don't know. And then I'm over here and I say, excuse me for butting in. I couldn't help overhearing. But the restaurant is over there. Okay, so that's a good example of that one. So that's another point for Gina. Very nice. Okay, good job, Juzi, Chamigala, Marlies, good job. Okay, so 3 more here. Okay. Next one. Okay. Very good. So Sophie called. Very good. Badreddin, that's your point. Very good. Badradina, I don't know if you're Italian or French. Okay. So Sophie called off the wedding. So they were planning on getting married, and then she called it off. That means no longer. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So 2 more. Here we go. Marlise says I am first. On my computer, no. Okay. Because she put C. All right. Next one. Ralph wanted me to come. Remember, guys, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much. Answer the question as fast as you can. All right. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, guys, just formatting the last question. Okay. Perfect. So Ralph wanted me to come along. Okay. Come along on the trip. That means come with. Okay. So, go with them. All right. Very good job. Come along. Okay. Come along. Let's go with me. Whatever. Okay. So very good job. So congratulations to Gina. Okay. In first place. Very good job. Marlise in second place. And Savara and Badradin in third place. So very good job, guys. Thank you, everyone. Juzi, Maria. Okay, very good job. Jordan, everyone. Thank you for participating. Okay. If you have any questions for me, you guys can ask them now. Okay. Let me think. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? What we can do, you know what? Druzy, as a professor of art history, I tell you that you're good at teaching, and I congratulate you for the clarity in explaining everything. Oh, cool. So you teach art history. Nice. Very good. Sorry, it's a bit off the cuff this morning. I didn't have much preparation, actually. But yeah. Maglise, can we have an exercise the other way around? What do you mean the other way around, Maglise? Ask me. You give the phrase and we explain. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, what we'll do is we'll do a quick dictation. Okay, and then we'll explain. Okay. All right. Then Jordan, after I can answer your question. Okay. But let's do this. Okay. Chemikala, as a senior journalist, I can tell that you're good in communicating thoughts. Thank you. No problem. Thank you so much for your kind words, guys. Thank you very much. Okay. So what we will do now, I'll give you a sentence. You guys try to write it out. Okay. And it'll be with phrasal verbs, and then we'll try to explain it together. Okay. So here is the sentence. Okay, you guys write out, dictate this sentence. Okay, dictation. Okay, so you can free up some space on your computer by deleting some applications. You can free up some space on your computer by deleting some applications. You can free up some space on your computer by deleting some applications. Very good, Jordan. Okay, we'll do a nice little. We can do a competition for this one too. Actually, no, we won't. We'll just leave it like this. We'll do a few of these together. So you can free up some space on your computer by deleting some applications. Good job, Jordan. What does that mean, guys? To free up some space. What do you think that means? You guys tell me. Answering Jordan's question, could you please explain the difference between must, have to, should, and ought to? So this is a question I get a lot. So have to and must are similar. Okay, so I have to go to the store today. Okay, I must go to the store today. Similar. I'd say that have to is always acceptable, okay, in any situation. Must is a bit stronger, more of an obligation than have to, okay? Should, okay, you should stop smoking, okay? So it's something that would be wise for you to do, okay? So it's usually with advice or something, okay? Should and ought to is, they're similar as well. So don't worry about that too much. But ought to is like should. So you ought to quit smoking, something you should do. Ought to usually means you really should. Okay. Or you ought to thank them for the gift they got you. Okay. So you really should thank them. Okay. And that's what that means. Okay. So very good. Badruddin, clean up, to make more space, make available. Yes, so to make, make more space, free up some space. Okay, that's what that means. All right. Good. Very good job. Jordan, does that explain? Okay, good. No problem. Very good. Be careful though, guys. That should and must, okay, have like should have. Let's answer this question. So should have eaten and must have eaten. What's the difference there? What's the difference there, guys? Should have eaten and must have eaten. Can you give me some examples actually? Let's go through those. Okay. Because should and must have different meanings, okay, in the past like that. So Jordan says should have indicates regret maybe. Sort of, yeah. So if I say to you, okay, we went to Canada's Wonderland, which is where they have all those roller coasters and it's fun, right? So you should have come. You should have come to Canada's Wonderland, okay? You should have come, okay? You should have come with us, okay? The roller coasters were amazing, okay? So okay, is more of something that in the past, it's sort of advice in the past, okay? That should, you should have come with us because it was amazing, okay? You missed out on something, okay? Something you should have done, something that would have been wise to do, would have been a good thing to do in the past, okay? Whereas must have eaten Chamikala says, must have eaten means really eaten. So you're on the right track, right? So if I say, where is my sandwich? Okay. Oh my goodness, Susie must have eaten it. Okay. Where's my sandwich? Question mark. Susie must have eaten it. Okay. So where'd it go? Oh my gosh, Susie must have stolen it. She must have eaten it. So must have is something that is really probably what you think happened. Okay. So over 90%, I usually say. Okay. So that's what you really think happened. You're not maybe not 100% sure, but you're really close to 100% sure. Okay, so that's what you believe to have happened. Okay, my friend should have attended this show. Yeah, that's a good example. Very good, Chamikala. Jordan must have means something really happened. Yes, so must have not necessarily. So let's say you're a detective and you're on the case, okay, and you have no, it's and you have a lot of clues that suggest that the husband was the one who killed the wife, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm the detective and I say, I think it must have been the husband. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. But that's what I believe, and that's what is probable, very probable. Okay. All right. Any other questions with that? Yes. So Jordan, predictions we think are real. So predictions of not predictions because yes, a bit. Yeah, predictions about things that happened in the past, though, right? In the past for must have. Any other questions with that, guys? Yeah, let's just leave the field open to your English questions now. If you guys are struggling with anything that you want some explanation for, this is a smoothie. I have a lot of random stuff in here. I have kale in here, banana, berries, so strawberries, blueberries, mulberries, and some peanut butter, natural peanut butter. So, vegetarian smoothie, yeah. Yeah, juicy. So, more examples about should, Monty. Okay, do you want examples with should or should have? Should. Come on, you should come with us. Come on, you should come with us. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So something that I think would be fun for you, would be wise for you to do. Come on, you should come with us. Don't go with them. Come with us. You should come with us. Okay. Yes. Okay. If you're Marlies would something that would be fun for that person. Okay. You should come with us. Okay. Does that answer your question, Marlies? Badruddin, when should I apply should and must? So must nowadays, okay, is usually only used when it's a strong obligation. Okay, so um, um, for example, you must come with us. Okay, you have to. You really have to. That's what it means. You really have to come with us. A strong obligation. You must come with us. You must respect the rules. If I'm a teacher saying to the kids, you must respect the rules. Okay? Should is Okay, you really should be polite to your teacher. Okay. Yes. Okay. Is that good enough? If you have a specific example in mind, you can ask. All right. Maria says, teacher, please examples with managed to and be able to. All right. So I managed, let me think off the cuff, it's hard. I managed to finish my work. Okay. Even though I had so many interruptions, my my kids were distracting me. I don't have kids, but my kids were distracting me during the Corona, COVID. I managed to finish my work nonetheless. Okay, I was able to finish my work even though my kids were interrupting me. Okay, so I managed. Let me think of the difference. I managed to. They're very similar in meaning, right? So I managed to finish my work even though my kids were. Yeah, they're very similar, right? So it's something to show that you, despite some struggle or something that happened, right? You were still able to do it. You still managed to accomplish it. Okay, so they're very similar. They're almost synonyms. I'm quite sure. Any other questions? Does that answer your question? Maybe I can do a quick Google search if there's anything. No, it seems, managed to be able to are quite, let's see here. Gina, I'm frustrated when some phrasal verbs have multiple meanings and the meanings don't seem to be connected. That's English for you, I guess. It's a bit, yeah. Guys, it's a bit complicated. Yeah, it's a bit complicated, the phrasal verbs, but yeah. Maria, thanks a lot for the explanation. Okay, good. I'm frustrated when some phrasal verbs. Do you have any in mind? That's true. Some have are similar, and they have different meanings, and it's confusing. There's no real way other than to practice those phrasal verbs, right? So this is what I suggest you do. Come to my Zoom speaking session on Friday, okay, at 10:30 a.m. Toronto time. Okay, that's the same time as today. Okay, so on Zoom, and you can find the link. Okay, in the community tab on YouTube, or you can find it on my Facebook page. Okay. All right. So that's that would help you because we'll do some phrasal verb conversation speaking, so you guys can practice speaking now. So now you have some introduction to phrasal verbs, or you were brushing up on your phrasal verbs. Excuse me. And then you can put them into practice on Friday. So that'll be good. So make sure you guys come on Friday. Do you have any questions about how to come on Zoom? Also, guys, don't forget, please like, subscribe. It helps me make more videos. Thank you so much. Chamikala says, Professor, if possible, I request you to teach. Okay, I request you teach conditionals. Okay. Conditionals, that's a big lesson. But we'll do a quick one, okay, for you. So the first zero conditional, okay, is something that's something that's true, a general truth. Okay, so if you don't brush your teeth, okay, they rot. Okay, so if plus present. Okay, so if you don't brush, that's present, your teeth, they rot. They get all black and they rot. If plus present is a general truth, sort of like a fact, right? Okay. Tuesday, I will be zooming in with my high school class in smart working. Oh, really? Cool. At that time or in general? That's good. Cool. Yeah, we're all using Zoom nowadays. Yeah. Do you like online teaching, Druzy? Do you like teaching? It's a bit hard. I don't know which. You're in high school, so how is it with the high school students? I know a lot of teachers don't like it. How do you find it? Yeah, so that's the zero conditional. You guys ask questions as I go along. The first conditional, okay, is if plus present plus will. Okay. Hello, Oscar. If I don't study, I will fail the exam. That's really right. That's really a condition right now, right in the present. So if I don't do this, then this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. Okay, that's a reality. Okay, so if this doesn't happen, this will happen. If this happens, this won't happen. Okay, so if you don't get enough sleep, Jordan says, you won't focus in the exam. Yes, very good. That's a good example. Yeah, you guys give me your examples as we go along. Is this helping, by the way, Chamikala? Is this helping? Let me know. The second conditional, okay, is a hypothetical, okay? A hypothetical in the present, okay? A hypothetical in the present. Remember that. So if I were you, okay, you're catching on. Okay, perfect. If I were you, I would what would you do? If I were you, I would go to Susie's restaurant. I don't know, a restaurant instead. Okay, so if I were you, I would go to Susie's restaurant instead. Okay, so if I were you now, okay, so with to be in the second conditional, you always want to use were, okay, for all the subjects, okay? But for all of the other verbs, you use the past, okay? So it's if the were is the subjunctive, but for all the other verbs, just think past, okay? Because, hello, Carolina. No problem. We did phrasal verbs. Now we're just, someone asked, Chamikala asked to do some conditional review. Okay. So Jordan says, if you got up early, you would catch so if you got up early, you would catch a taxi easily. Okay. Maybe if that's something you know, I would say if you get up early, you'll catch a taxi easily, if that's the reality. But maybe if that person takes a taxi every day, okay, if that person takes a taxi every day, then you say, oh, but if you got up early, you'd catch one a lot easier, okay? In that case, yes, that would be the second conditional, okay? Jordan, if I were you, I'd quit this job. Perfect. Yeah. So it seems, Chemikala, if it seems second conditional is not real. So yes, it's a hypothetical in the present. Okay, so not real, a hypothetical in the present. Maria says, if it's a nice day, we'll go swimming. Perfect. Swimming with 2 M's. Okay, very good. If it's a nice day, present, we'll go swimming. That's the first conditional. Very good. Okay. Jordan, if I were you, I would quit this job. Good. So the second conditional, guys, other than to be, which is you need to know the subjunctive there, it's if plus the past, okay, plus would, the conditional, right? Would plus verb, okay. Good. So if Oscar says, if I were you, I would watch this channel. Very good. Okay. So not to watch, but I would watch. Okay. No to. Perfect. Okay. So now, guys, moving on to the third conditional, which is a hypothetical in the past. Okay. Remember, guys, if you just joined, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps me make more videos. Thank you. So now the third conditional is so we have the zero conditional is just a general truth. If you don't brush your teeth, they rot. Okay. If you exercise, you get more fit. Okay, it's like a fact, a truth. Okay. First conditional is reality, right? So if this happens, then this will happen. So we have, if I study, I will do well on the exam. Okay, reality in the present. Okay. Second conditional is a hypothetical in the present, something that's not real in the present. Okay, so if I won the lottery, I would travel the world. Okay, so that's second conditional. I just saw here Gina's, I would marry you if the sun were, so you would say, Gina, I would marry you if the sun rose in the west, or you could say, I would marry you if the sun were to rise in the west. That's a good one, though. So you're saying you'll never marry that person. That's a good one. Yes. Okay. Juicy, bye for now and thank you. Good evening. Good evening. Ciao. Buonasera. Okay. Nice having you here. So the third conditional, guys, is a hypothetical in the past, right? So if I had studied, I would have done better on the exam, right? So that's if plus the past, past perfect, plus, so let's do this. If plus past perfect plus would have plus past participle, which is the past conditional, right? Good. Jordan says, if he had practiced volleyball more, he would have been a perfect player. Yeah, so it's impossible. It's something that, you're saying if this had happened in the past, then this would have been the result. Okay, something in the past, right? Very good. Okay, is that clear, everyone who's still with us? Carolina, Maria, Chamikala, Jordan, Askar, is that clear? So those are your 4 main types of conditionals. Okay, we also have mixed conditionals, some little exceptions to the rule. So don't, don't be like, hey, this is the only way we can do this, because there are a few exceptions. All right. But yeah. Any other questions, guys? I'll do in a few months. I don't know when, but in a few months, after I prepare everything, I'm creating courses for A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. That will be available to you guys for free. So, and they're very detailed courses, and they're going to be interactive and fun. So there'll be a video and explanation and exercises for the conditionals and how a lot of native speakers, they don't use it, correctly a lot of the time. But that's, language evolves, and that's the thing. A lot of people say, if I, for example, they say if I was instead of if I were, or they'll say something like, if I would have studied, I would have done better on the exam. You'll hear that a lot. Okay, so be aware of that. But these are your, you guys can stick to these. Chamikala, clear, sir. Thank you. This conditional subject is somewhat complex for non-natives. Okay, no problem. It's complex for natives too. Maria, now it's a little bit more clear, this topic about the conditionals. Thanks, no problem. I wouldn't be living, Gina says, I wouldn't be living like this if I'd known this YouTuber much earlier. Oh, thank you. Thanks. That's good example of a mixed conditional. Okay, so you guys see that example. So the consequences in the present, you still use wouldn't, but if I'd known earlier is in the past, so that's the mixed. Okay, Jordan, good idea. We also need some tests. Yeah, so the website's going to have different, for each unit, and I'm following the actual guidelines of each standardized test. But it's good for anyone who wants to learn English, have fun doing it. It'll be an interactive thing. So there will be, different vocabulary for each unit. There's going to be different exercises, listening, a lot of listening exercises, repeating exercises, also tests and stuff like that. Okay. Good. No problem, guys. Savada, Jordan, no problem. All right. Abadaradin says, I have some ideas for you. Oh, let me know right now. Gina, you're really cut out to be a teacher, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not teaching right now because we have this COVID-19, but we'll get back to it eventually. Any other questions, guys? Last minute questions? You have a question about anything? Anything on your mind about English? Gina, you really do what it takes. Thank you. You guys too. You guys are committed, so good job. I congratulate you. Really, I'm serious. It takes courage to want to learn another language. I know that, and you guys are doing that. So, and it opens you up to a whole new world, a whole new culture, and everything like that. So it's good that you guys are doing that. Natalie says, great idea. Thanks. Any last minute questions, guys? Baradin says, you must make a little bit of your content like a brand using Facebook ads or so if you want to make some website that will help people to find your great content. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Thank you very much for that advice. Jordan, we need some daily expressions, the most common ones. Marlies, great idea about the website. Thank you. Maria, thanks and goodbye to everyone. Bye, Maria. Nice having you. In different situations, I have not prepared that for today, Jordan, but I will have that, and that'll probably be, analyzing different stuff like that. Maybe in the C1 level or C2 level, Gina, when can I see you again? You can see me on Friday, okay? On Zoom if you want to show up on Zoom, okay? You can also, guys, go over to my Facebook page and stuff like that. Here are the links, so don't forget, guys, please subscribe there. There's the link, and also Facebook is the second link there. And I also have a Facebook group where I post exercises like we did today and stuff like that, different links. And also Instagram if you want to follow me there. It's not too big yet, but getting there. Jordan, yes, I mean for next time. You must be tired now. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. No problem. Oscar, thanks a lot. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Go over to Facebook. Gina, I don't know when the next live stream will be. Maybe next week. Okay, I'll try to do one per week at least to help you guys out. Okay? I think that's it and that's all. We'll do something, on Friday. I think since you guys were here with the phrasal verbs, we'll continue that theme and we'll do some talking with phrasal verbs on Zoom so you guys can practice your speaking. So come on Friday to the Zoom lesson. Okay? Bye, Marlies. Nice seeing you. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. See you in the next live stream or video or whatever. Okay? Chemikala, I will also ask my friends to subscribe to your channel. Thanks for your valuable time. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, sharing it always helps a lot. So thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you so much. Gina, nice talking to you. Take care. Take care. Thank you. Oscar, see you soon. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Bye-bye.